All right, a soaking wet Glen Snodgrass. Coach, talk about this game. It was really weird, wasn't it? They were in the red zone, it seemed like, all night, and your defense wouldn't break, and you got just enough offense.
Well, we knew Aurora's offense. I was scared to death of Aurora's offense. This is 2 out of 3 weeks we've faced the #1 offense in the state with Northwest and these guys, and last week Seward was no slouch either, but you know, our defense has been rated #1 in the state that 3-week period too. We knew our goal was similar to what it was against Northwest. We wanted to take away the deep ball. We did not want to give them those 50-yard chunks, which Aurora gets on every game, and so we wanted to keep them in front. We knew we were going to give up some of those short things, but we said, you know, we'll tackle them for 4. The closer they get to the end zone, the tougher it's going to be for them to throw those deep balls, and then we can tighten up on those short things. So we were the epitome of bend but don't break tonight, and boy, when it came right down to it, we were a brick wall down there in the red zone. They did a great job.
You're struggling in the second half, struggling, they score, and then, boy, big play from Alex on the interception return for a touchdown. Talk about that play and the breathing room it gave you.
That was a huge play. We turned it over twice and deep in their territory, and to get that interception for a touchdown was a major play. And Alex is he's a big-time player. He had a big run for a touchdown, only a sophomore, too. When he's a senior, he's going to be the real deal. But that was a great player making a great play, and we talked about it with the boys. In big games, the big players step up and make those plays, and those are the plays that the great players make. Another big play was a 2-point conversion that they missed. That was a major play in this game, and you know, again, red zone defense was great all night.
You had 10 plays in the second half total until your last drive when you had 11, and that probably makes you feel pretty good that you were able to control that clock for the last 4 minutes there.
And you know, 2 of those and a lot of that was just Aurora getting the third down conversions and the fourth down conversions and hanging on to the ball, you know, with our bend but don't break. But you know, part of the reason too we didn't have the ball much is we fumbled it twice, I believe, on first and second down there in the third and fourth quarter. And so when the other team is able to pick up small chunks and move the chains and you turn it over twice, that is not good for your time of possession. But we felt like we were kind of wearing on their defensive line there in the fourth quarter, and we said on that last drive we were gonna hammer it, and if it was 3 yards a pop, we'll go for it on fourth and you know, get it that way. So the power game got it done when it needed to at the end. And I love Jonah and Kowalski in the backfield at the end. I'll tell you what, those 2 guys are both closers. They can both block, and they both get those tough yards, and it's a perfect combination for what we do offensively.
And you know, hey, we're still 2 years removed from 2 and 3 years removed from 2 and 7 now, and now 2 district titles in a row.
Yeah,
it gotta feel good, doesn't it?
It does. It's 3 years in a row we've played Aurora in week 9 for the district title, and to win it 2 years in a row, and this year against last 2 years against a great program like Aurora. I think it even makes it feel a little better for our kids. You know, they're kind of been the gold standard in Class B for the last decade or so, and it feels good for our kids to get that done here against them. And you know, 2 district title plaques hanging up in our gym right now. Our kids are pretty excited. We talk about October's when you get hardware, and November's when you get hardware, and we got a nice piece of that hanging in our gym right now. And hand it to our kids. They did an amazing job. They got a lot of heart and a lot of character, and just great kids.
Awesome. Good luck next Friday.
Thank you.
Thanks.